This is John Sociocast. This is the post-mortem for the Crank video. Largely unscripted. I got some notes in front of me, but for the most part, this is unscripted, uncut, raw, real as it gets. Right up yours. This mostly exists to facilitate the continued existence of the podcast, which is at the end of this. I tried something really different with the Crank video that I think largely didn't work out. I think that it's a lot less analytical than the other videos on the channel. I always say, like, at the end of a project, like, oh, this sucks, I hate this, because you're either the kind of person who, like, sees the things that you did or sees the things that you didn't do, and I'm very much the latter. But this one, I actually feel like I have more concrete reasons for it. It's not just pure vibes and, like, this is cringe. That's the general thought on it, but this is a lot more. I got some more concise ones. I think it all stems from the fact that this video was supposed to be a 2-week long, basically, editing practice, and then ballooned precipitously from that into 25 minutes, as long as the longest video on the channel. And despite being less analytical, I still feel like it way over intellectualizes some things. Like, the problem isn't that I talk about death of the author, it's that I explain it as if you don't know what that is. It's downright foolish, one might say. And it really bogs the video down. But the reason it's like that is because I rewrote the ending 3 times while doing this video. Because every time I got to that part of the editing, I was like, no, this sucks. And so I would go rewrite it, try to combine it with the other endings that got written. And this final ending is basically just a combination of all of them, which with a little bit of the fat trimmed off, but not nearly enough, I think. But by the third rewrite, you kind of just want to lock it in. And so that's what ended up happening with this guy. And that's why it's fucking 25 minutes long. And half of the video is quote-unquote the ending. When half of anything is the ending, you fucked up somewhere. Disregarding all of that, I really like the I think the first half of the video came together decently well. Not in like a not greatly in the analytical way of it, which is normally the focus of these guys, but like I think it's just largely fun. I think which maybe that's what the Crank video should have been, which is largely fun, and instead I made it into whatever the fuck it is now. But I do think I missed a lot of insight on High Voltage, because I think High Voltage is, like, just by a production standpoint, outstanding. I think there's a lot to separate High Voltage from the original Crank, and I think that I maybe should have gone a little bit more in on that. And that leads me to the final thing I want to say about the fucking Crank video. I think I maybe implied towards the end that I don't like Crank as like I'm pussyfooting around, like, oh, it's good, but it's problematic. Oh, it's problematic. No, that was not the intention. I don't care. Not in like a chud way, but in just like I don't think it is problematic way. Well, it obviously is, but I think that the movie justifies its self-awareness, even if its creators don't. If that makes any sense at all. Which maybe just go watch go watch Crank. Why don't you come with your own thing about it? Don't just go fucking repeating my thing. That's the main thesis from this shit. Julius, you listening to this? If you're listening to this, Julius, fuck you. You're the reason this part of the fucking video exists, Julius. You asshole. Also Spartan to a lesser extent, but like, did I even say what I wanted to say with all that? To make it clear, I really like Crank. If I forgot to say it, if I didn't forget to say it, then that part's gonna get cut out. But and now the real reason that this is being recorded at all is oh god, that's how you know it's unscripted. The real reason this is getting recorded at all is to lead into, that's right everyone, the return of the illustrious Sociocast, originally titled the Rubbish Taste Podcast, after a certain YouTube podcast syndicate that I found admirable at the time and will choose not to speak on now. We're bringing back Sociocast just because, like, it's fun. it's just fun to like have a designated goof. Did you hear that caller, motherfucker? It's just fun to have like a designated goofing, gabbing time, even if like obviously that's done throughout our me and my friends, normal interaction, no, me and my friends' normal interactions. I sound like a fucking alien right now. I just woke up. This was a horrible time to record this, man. But like, it's just different when you're goofing and gabbing for like a purpose and not just like for the love of the game. It's just a different vibe. The other reason we're bringing it back is because public broadcasting is dead, which is what I thought I was going to go into after college. So like, this just helps to scratch the back of my brain that really wants to be on the radio. It really does. It really truly does. And it kind of contributes to why I think this is a really bad episode to be coming back with, because fully for the whole thing, I'm stuck in broadcaster brain mode, which is like, if there is 5 seconds of silence on the radio, the average American will kill themselves. You cannot leave 5 seconds of silence. And it's just like, so honestly, I'm just talking way too much in this one, which doesn't help by the fact that the whole thing kind of sounds like shit because of the way we record it, which doesn't give me a ton of control over the audio quality and whatnot. And another reason this episode's gonna suck is just because, like, this one is just the worst one to come back on, because it's just an endless series of inside jokes that, like, for a podcast that you can't watch anymore. All the old episodes are like unlisted or privated, so like it was just misguided at every possible area and iteration and ideas. But it'll be fun, maybe. I don't know. Probably not for you. It was fun for us. Fuck you. Please enjoy the first episode of the of the Sociocast. Despite the fact that there were many, many other first episodes of Rubbish Taste and Sociocast. Oh, before I go, fuck the Mariners. You whiny bitches with like we're gonna be good this season. We're gonna actually hit the baseball. No, you're not. Go back to being pitching merchants. 2, fuck the Angels. They're just annoying. 3, more than any of that, fuck the Yankees. I hate the Yankees. Finally, I hope the Padres come back. I hope the Padres like get out of this slump that they're doing right now. Like, cause they're easily my most favorite team to watch, even outside of the Astros, just because like they hit the ball real good, but they don't necessarily pitch real good, which you might want your team to pitch real good, but they're not my team, so they're just fun to watch. Well, they aren't hitting the ball real good, which is the problem right now. That was their identity before this season, was like they hit real good, but they don't pitch real good, so their games are high scoring and cool and awesome and fun, but then like now they're not. Hope Dylan Cease pulls his head out of his asses for the sake of my fantasy team as well. Hope the Diamondbacks do get good too. It sucks that they're stuck with the same division as the Padres, Giants, fucking Dodgers. So they're kind of fucked in terms of they might get on a wild card. I hope they get on a wild card. I hope they fucking recover. I hope. Anyway, that's the sports interlude. Fucking podcast time.
Someday I want to run away to the world of midnight.
I did tap out, honestly. Yeah.
Just go. We're 3 minutes in. You're already tapped out.
I would like. No, shut up! We're clap syncing! For the love of God, let's clap sync! Okay. Perfect. Welcome, everyone, to Sociocast, the return of the illustrious Sociocast. I am your host and CEO of Sociocast LLC, Zane. With me are my fellow
Casters.
Patriots?
Patriots.
Warriors.
We're all patriots of the Sociocast.
Criminals.
It's
This
true.
is perhaps true as well.
It's true. It's so funny. You make one episode about homemade ice cream, and all of a sudden you have to put your
And then
podcast
suddenly
on.
it's a problem.
And suddenly you have to put the podcast on hiatus for 2 years because apparently that's a jail sentence.
I wanted to. That's where I wanted to start with this. I made a quiz, a Sociocast history exam to start us off.
That's crazy. A quiz.
I don't want to talk about no history exams, man.
This is great for Aimless because I don't think he's ever. Not only has he not seen an episode, I don't think he's ever seen a frame of Sociocast.
Got no fucking idea. You got thrown to the wolves, boy.
You'll be shooting in the dark.
He's gonna come back pregnant.
Don't. I tell you.
It is a gross. That one specifically is gross, but I like it. We're gonna. All right. I've devised 6 questions on the history of Sociocast. If you get it right,
You'll hear a ding.
Whoever says the answer correctly first gets a point.
Oh, this is gonna be a nightmare.
And if someone doesn't get it, if someone's whoever's closest gets the point.
Do we have to like slap the desk to buzz in?
No, just say it.
Everyone turn your noise suppression off. Punch your desk as hard as you can.
I want to get my security deposit back on this apartment, so no, I will not be doing that.
I mean, if you just break the desk, it's fine.
Yeah.
I don't think I could break this desk.
You think the floor will give out before the desk?
No, this desk. I'd break my hand before I broke this desk.
But that's like you got nothing to worry about.
This isn't an IKEA desk.
Your deposit is not at risk.
Or maybe he's
Your
afraid like
insurance
he'll
rates
bump
though are gonna
he'll
skyrocket.
bump the desk
insurance
back
rates
and it'll
already
just
skyrocket.
just dig a hole in the wall. But I mean that's kind of easy though.
How pissed does the insurance get if you like injure yourself in like the dumbest way possible? Like, do they look at the facts of the case and say like, okay, yeah, this was a freak accident you couldn't avoid, or do they look like, no, this guy's so stupid, we gotta fucking pump his numbers up?
So they look at the facts of the case and they go, well, he got hurt and he was supposed to be a free paycheck, so we're jacking up your rates. There's not much else to it.
Like, that's not as fun. You should get like more if you're, and then like you can supplement that by getting less if you're smart. You know, if you only get hurt in intellectual good
Like
ways.
It's crazy. We can get you in Senate or something. It sounds like you could fix healthcare.
I feel like Johnny Knoxville's premium, like his deductible is super fucking high.
There's no way he's insured. I don't believe it.
I'm pretty sure Johnny Knoxville and Steve-O are both insured, and I think Steve-O talked about it one time.
It's crazy.
You make a living out of being harmed
nearly killing,
physically.
That guy
nearly
stapled
killing
his
yourself.
balls to stuff on camera more than once, dude. You couldn't.
He's put a fish hook through his lip and jumped into shark water.
I'm with the insurance industry on this one for the first time ever. That guy, do not insure that guy. Let him.
He's doing his own thing.
Let him reap his own fruit.
He wants to have his mustache do. What's the saying?
What?
The saying about the
He
mustache.
who wants to have the mustache and drink the porridge.
Yes.
What?
The one.
I've
It's
never
like have
heard
your cake, but eat it too.
Well, it's-
Yeah,
it's like
but why
having-
did you
have
make
your
that?
cake and eat it too.
What do you mean?
What do you
It's
mean
having-
mustache and porridge?
You can't drink the porridge and have the mustache.
You
It's saying
can.
you can have. You
Amos,
can't.
you did not want to have this fight. Just go with it.
We've had this fight before. Yeah, obviously you can, but it's suboptimal.
It is
You don't get to complain about your mustache being full of porridge if you have the mustache and drink the porridge. It's just not right.
It's just not.
You chose your side. Now you gotta sit. You gotta fucking. You're in the. Sit in your mud. Anyway, when month and year was the first episode of Sociocast precursor Rubbish Taste uploaded? Whoever's closest wins.
November 21.
November 21.
I think
Don't
actually.
cheat.
I'm not cheating. I think it's.
22.
I actually think it's.
No, it's earlier than that. Can I change my vote?
I want to say May 15th, 2021.
Okay.
Actually, no.
Yeah, for
2020. I think this was a pandemic podcast.
Okay, no, I was going to
Okay.
go May 21. I'm taking his whole guess.
I'm going November 2020.
Actually, I'm going June
Okay.
21.
What year is it?
It's 2025.
It's 2025.
Actually, we're actually in the year 2019.
We gotta
actually.
drop his.
Yeah, I honestly,
Johnny
think
Silverhand ass.
I don't know, September 15th, 2019.
Okay.
No.
2019.
Not-
No,
Yeah,
no,
I don't know.
We We were still in high
Maybe. Can I change my answer again? I actually think it was 2021. I'm sorry. May 2021. This it's locked
Okay,
in. It's locked in.
I'm
I'm
doing
locked
June
in
school. The
November
answers have
2020.
changed a lot, so you
I'm
better
locked,
remember your
I'm
answer.
locked in November 2020.
June 21.
Okay.
May 2021.
June
Also, you were
21.
still in high school in 2021.
Yeah, no, I realized it didn't make sense when I said it, but you don't dox me.
Crazy.
The winner is whoever's closest to March 2021.
Spartan, I think.
Which
I
Yeah,
said
it's
May.
probably Spartan.
I knew it. You know why I remembered? Because I remembered I was still at Home Depot and I would talk about it on the podcast. And I knew that I only worked there for over the summer in 2021.
I forgot
Oh.
there was Home Depot segments.
I'm locked in.
There's a lot of Home Depot.
I was talking about
segments.
launching rebar at Lowe's customers or something. I don't know.
It's a bit of a trend with you. You have a thing for rebar. I've noticed this. And launching it.
It's pleasant. It pleases me, you know. And speaking of
pleases me.
launching hucks of metal, I'd like to thank our sponsor of today's episode, Raytheon, arming exterminations since 1965.
Motherfucker.
That leads us into question number 2. What was the first fake sponsor of Sociocast? Dude, fuck.
Raid
Slash
Shadow
Rubbish
Legends.
Taste.
I think it would have been me, and I think it was. Let me look that up here. I know what it is, but hold on. I'm not looking up the channel.
Okay. You wouldn't find them anyway. Every episode's been scrubbed from the internet.
Yeah.
It was probably like an inside joke, like
No, it
the
was not.
something
It was.
guy. I bet it was.
Maybe it wasn't. I don't know.
Guy.
No. What?
Don't worry about it.
It was probably like the green, like M&M or something weird. I don't know. I don't have a
Something
guess.
topical.
I think I said
Something
Blackwater.
topical at the
It's
time.
topic. It was topical.
I think
Give
there
it-
was that
give it up.
semi-recent controversy with Blackwater, which is now Constellus, right? I remember it being like a paramilitary group.
Right.
The Wagner Group?
It wasn't Wagner.
No,
it
they're
wasn't
not.
Wagner.
I don't think
That
they
hadn't
exist
happened yet.
anymore.
That hadn't happened yet.
Yeah. Sociocast timeline is weird.
It really is.
Wagner.
So yeah, I'm going to Blackwater. It could be something else.
Blackwater.
It was not Blackwater.
It was definitely one of them.
I'll give you all a hint. It was my bit.
It was your bit.
It was.
It wasn't. It was not. It was not Raid, because Raid was a.
Because Raid might have been
No,
stupid
Adam
enough to give us
original.
money, and he didn't want to give it.
No, Raid.
No,
Raid,
I've
at the
said it
time-
before. If Raid sends Raid, if you're listening, I will do it. I don't care.
This guy has
I
no
do
principles.
not care.
The time, like around the time we started, Raid was like fucking
It was.
just handing out thousands of dollars.
It was
just to,
Yeah.
like,
all
talk about their
encompassing,
shit.
dude.
Are they not anymore?
Not
No.
really. They're not. They're not really. It like the big ones right now are Rocket Money and
Sure, but
Manscaped Factor, Rocket Money, all.
we could get a Manscaped ad. We've never had a woman on the podcast. We can easily get a Manscaped ad.
Easily get a Manscaped head.
I
Alright.
do use their products.
You guys got to
And I
make a
gotta
guess
say,
though,
they
because
are-
I did,
they're quite-
and I'm waiting to
they're
see the
quite useful.
answer.
They're quite good.
Yeah, I don't even remember. I don't remember anyone's answers. Should I just send it?
I
Yeah,
said
sound like
Blackwater, so.
no one got it. It was Crunchyroll.
Really?
Oh, you know what?
Yes,
that makes sense.
We were just in like the end of an era of Crunchyroll sponsorships, I believe.
Yeah, you know what? You are right. It was like kind of like when the Crunchyroll fall off began. And also, it was whenever we were pretending that we were going to be an anime podcast and not a Giga Hate stream.
Exactly. That's what
it was, though. That's what it was.
It was a
It
good.
really, it still is in my book.
Yeah.
Next, who was the first socioclass? Fuck.
Socioclass.
Can't do
He
it, man.
bespoke terrible podcaster.
It's twice.
Quite frankly, folks,
been
everybody
like-
point and laugh. He's gay.
You weren't even here. You weren't here at the beginning where I did it again.
All right. Let's.
It's okay that he's gay because it's still Pride Month.
Yeah.
As
Andrew
as
just
of
said-
recording
You've got
this video.
you've got
Andrew
4
just said-
short days, Haas, and then I'm coming for you.
Alright.
I heard my first Jamaican say Bummel like in real life, and I was like,
Oh,
yo.
I was giving it.
That was like a couple months ago, but
Do they actually?
They do. It's incredible. They.
I'm not. That's not weird to say. It's a group of people.
Say them.
You'd sell it a lot better if we weren't 5 white guys.
Just put the question on the board, man.
Oh, fucking!
What's question
Who was the
3?
first Sociocast / rubbish taster to be censored on an episode?
Oh, easy,
Ooh.
Spartan.
Okay, Al. I was gonna.
remember- He told a
Actually,
really funny
okay.
Kamala Harris
So,
joke. I think that was
This
it.
is either for the Kamala Harris joke, it's me, or it's Adam for threatening to use a firearm on me. You might have to take that bit out, but
It's just that.
That whole episode was cut.
Yeah, but every episode is cut at this point, so it doesn't matter.
it's true. That's crazy.
It took
We're
every-
making references to a podcast no one has seen or can watch.
That's why I keep trying to bring. Well, okay, actually, no, I am expressly not doing that. Never mind. I'm part of the problem.
Alright.
I was trying to bring it away from the W word earlier because it's fully inside jokes, but then I brought it right back.
All right,
What
so
Correct.
who is it?
The W word.
Oh, Wensa.
The website I'm on.
I don't want to fucking censor that.
Then don't.
I'm gonna say it's Adam. I'm going with Adam.
Okay.
I was also thinking it was either me or Spartan.
Okay. What do you think?
You should go Spartan since I went Adam.
I'll go Spartan. Yeah.
Okay. Everyone who answered Spartan is correct.
What was it for?
And Andrew was the most correct because it was the
Was it the-
Kamala Harris joke.
Speaking of which, before I get into my next read, I'd like to say, Miss Former President, I'm sorry. I didn't realize I had that much influence. I didn't.
Miss
I-
former president.
Miss Former Vice
Yes.
President. No, she was president for like 2 hours. Whatever. He got a colonoscopy. Doesn't matter.
True.
Chat.
They put you under for a colonoscopy? I thought they just.
Or
like,
maybe it
I
was
thought you just
something else.
tanked.
I don't know. They were diddling him somehow. It doesn't matter.
He's got
Um,
he's got prostate cancer now. So
That's a. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, that might be it.
Did they put it in the? Never mind.
Yeah, so my bad. I didn't realize I had movement like that. You know, I wouldn't have said all that because
motion.
be honest, I would have taken your a little unsightly policies over. I'm tired of winning, boss.
You like set this in motion 3 years in advance. This was in the very first episode.
It's crazy. It's crazy. It's all my fault.
It really is.
I couldn't just be a good little Democrat and fall in line. No, I had to have ideas.
You had to rock the boat.
Had to-
We had a good thing, you stupid son of
We had a good thing, and then you blew it up with your pride
he
and your
say?
ego.
Yeah, he says that, but it's not stupid son of a bitch.
Saying, please.
I want to say stupid piece of shit, but it didn't sound
This is
right.
the second
That's
time
Bojack.
I've wanted to
Shit
go
ain't
off on a
nothing to me,
communist
man.
talking point, so please change the subject.
What do you mean? What was the most viewed Sociocast / rubbish taste episode?
The first one. Definitely.
The first one.
I think it was the Mensa lore video.
Okay,
It could be that.
it's a classic one. It's got a unique thumbnail and everything.
Jeez.
As I
When I
vaguely
said the
remember
first
it.
one, I mean the.
I
you
think I
actually
remember
talked
the
about,
one
like,
where I was vindicated about Adam and Darling and the Franks. Did decent relative to the size of the channel.
Are we talking specifically just podcast episodes?
Yeah, because it's not
Yeah,
podcast.
yeah.
Okay,
It's
okay.
Yeah,
If we're-
obviously
if we're-
it's
if we're
POV.
ta-
You are Turkish.
Actually, I don't think
I'm
that's.
not-
I don't think that's your most viewed video.
It absolutely
Is it the
is.
lethal
You-
one?
we're not going to count video
No,
estimates, though. We're just,
I
like,
think it's
clips-
the
clips and
50-second video of Aimless and Zane in Civ 6. I
No,
think
that's the second most.
It
viewed
could be
video.
that. Did that Persona video do okay? Where it's
No.
like,
No.
okay, then I don't know.
It
No.
doesn't
No,
make-
one
it
It's
doesn't-
horrible.
It doesn't even hit the algorithm. Like,
Every
Yeah.
fighting game clip did bad except for the longer Guilty Gear videos.
Because
Like
people
when
love gear.
I had-
And
that,
none
like-
of them did as well as the first one.
when I had that little 2-day span of Sociocast just coming on my TV in the middle of the night, it was never any of the fighting game videos. It was either OpenTTD, the Overwatch video, or something Civ 6
The
related.
scripted videos.
God,
Please
but
tell me
yeah.
the scripted videos made it. Please tell me the video essays made
We
it.
just have to become a clip channel. Like,
I really do. It's
It's-
just that easy.
Yeah, for real.
But I like to pretend I have some agency on this channel,
Lamau.
despite the fact I'm proven wrong every day.
if you
But-
want, you can make Sociocast clips, and you can farm us for the clip channel to direct us to your video essays.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I was thinking. But like, we don't play that many.
You thought this guy was kind of funny in this 30-second
You don't play that
clip?
many games.
You want to watch him justify Joker 2 for 14 minutes?
I'll do it. I'll fucking do it.
Yeah.
More than 14? You didn't see the script, buddy. That shit could have gone on at least 10 more.
That's dire.
But I don't. Yeah, I guess I don't know.
What
Because
was
we
the
don't
question?
play
Oh, wait,
like
we're getting off track.
free games, and I don't play free. Most viewed episode.
Was it the Black Country New Road one?
The BCNR one. That one popped off actually. Relatively, it got like 40 views, which is a lot for Sociocast.
Impressive.
Impressive.
We've grown a lot, man. We've grown a lot since the last episode.
You've grown a lot. What are you talking about? What's this we?
We in a
I've
communal
lost
sense.
subscribers because I haven't made any content.
I actually
They've been
did.
coming- They've been
grow a lot.
coming over to the real one. They've been sucking the right teeth.
I actually
my
did grow a lot.
Japanese
Oh, boy,
viewership
I
has
think
fallen off, bro.
Sociocast is you're bigger than me now.
What was the most viewed
Let's go.
video?
It was this actually the second episode of Rubbish Taste because Andrew put a shit ton of My Hero Academia yaoi in the thumbnail. So I'll give it up to Andrew.
It hit the
Hugely.
algorithm.
Yes, it popped off. It had like 200 views. I was
I'm
shocked.
taking
when I learned
credit
it.
for your channel.
Literally yesterday when I was writing these questions.
I made your best thumbnail.
Andrew made it.
I made your best thumbnail.
Oh, you made the no question.
I love that image still.
The boys thumbnail.
Yeah.
Or we don't. Yeah, it is. It's top tier. But
I like
I've
the
kinda
episode where we got Solly on.
that you know what I thought the Sully episode was the first episode, but it wasn't.
It wasn't. No.
Man, what
It was
is
a good,
he
it was a
up
good
to?
episode.
I don't know.
I
Is he still on the
messaged
server?
him. No, he is still on the server.
Not
in this one. I message him every once in a while, and like when he messaged me back. He's like, every time I get a message from you, it's like opening Pandora's box. I don't know.
Right.
I
Yeah. He did treat us kind of like zoo animals, but in like a fun way. Like he's tapping on the walls of the cage constantly, you know.
He laughs when I throw my shit. I won't lie.
Yeah, he was definitely an outsider looking in. But
It was.
he was
It was.
welcome.
I mean, how we
He
came
couldn't
across
handle
him
the
was kinda
pimp
funny,
chimpery.
too.
It's okay.
'Cause we
I
kinda
message
he
him
kinda
every
just-
time I play a new Higurashi chapter.
Is he a Higurashi guy?
He's
Yeah.
a big Higurashi guy.
You're
I
actually
was unaware. We've
Anyways,
gone out of order with the question, so I'm kind of lost.
yeah, I don't know.
What core rubbish taster was? Sorry, what?
You never answered the. What was it? What was the most viewed video?
It was
The second one.
The
Yeah.
second episode of Rubbish Taste.
Oh, okay, sorry.
with the My Hero Yaoi.
Yeah, Andrew's thumbnail.
Spartan,
Yaoi
are you in the
hands.
crisscross applesauce position?
No.
Andrew probably is. Actually, I don't think he would be in that chair.
Zane, pull
I
up a
don't know.
picture of the chair.
I don't have the chair. I'm sorry.
I learned-
I gotta be reminded.
I'll share this with the podcast. I learned what a blumpkin is the other day. That is so nasty.
It's the chair in the D&D server. I think
Isn't that the?
How would you spell this?
Excuse me. Oh, I remember the chair. I think it's
Yeah.
where like you blow a fart bubble up a butt or something. I don't know.
What?
No, so
Isn't that what a bumpkin is?
how long have we been
Yeah,
recording? You might want to timestamp this. I don't want to say it out loud.
I couldn't possibly timestamp this. I don't know how.
doesn't it have a
It
timer? No, it
does.
doesn't have a live timer. Yeah, there's the chair. I don't think he's sitting
Yeah,
crisscross in that chair.
I'll DM you and you can decide whether that's okay with it.
Okay. What core rubbish taster was not present during the first episode?
I know this one.
Well, is it because it's you? It's you?
Yeah, it was me.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
thanks for keeping things like light and fun, Andrew. It's really good.
I was
Great
at my
job.
grandma's house because that's what I was thinking. Like when you asked when it started, I was like, oh, I was at my grandma's house that one time.
was like, oh yeah, I know this one. Why? Because it was you. Because you missed it. Because you.
Yeah. What
late
kind of
to
question
things?
is that? You like, what am I supposed to keep quiet and like pretend?
I don't know. I didn't know you would know, honestly.
Motherfucker is not
In my
punctual.
head, I just didn't think Sociocast stuck in people's heads at all, in any context.
What are you talking about? I love Sociocast.
You're the only one.
Then
All right,
one thing you need to know about my unreliable memory, it's that it's unreliable.
Right, I'm aware.
Oh, Zane, can I say that out loud?
Say what out loud?
I DM'd you.
Yes, you may.
Blumpkin is getting sucked off while you're shitting. It's so nasty.
That sounds awesome.
That doesn't sound that nasty. It's like
Well, I
two
guess it
separate
sounds like
things
it's
happening at the same time.
It sounds like it's really bad for the other guy, I guess.
Why does it
Yeah,
have
why
to
does
be
it have to be another? Why does it have to be another guy?
Yeah,
It's
like-
Pride Month. It's Pride Month.
Oh, sorry. You're right. I rescind my statement.
Maybe they're into that. Maybe they're just into scat.
Well, like I feel like what position do you have to be in for that shit to get anywhere except like the floor and or toilet? You know, I feel like you're sitting more. You know,
I think it's more just like you're smelling it.
sure, but like
Wait, I figured
everyone loves to smell their
you-
own shit.
Zane, do you not
It's
know how
the
to?
founding principle of Sociocast.
Yeah, Zane, do you not know how to assume the position to suck a cock?
No, I don't.
I just imagine you're on a
You don't-
toilet,
you're not-
right? And
You're not good on your
Yeah,
knees.
that's what in my head. It's like if you're on a toilet, so like it's just
Alright.
the other guy wouldn't notice.
Yes, he
Other
would.
than like it smells.
Yes, he would.
afterwards.
How far up on the toilet are you sitting?
What do you mean?
You like scoot up, or you like?
Can I use poopery?
Are you like vacuums? No, the whole point is like it's a fetish for the stink, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like they were
Okay,
talking
well,
about it on a podcast I was listening to, and I was like, they keep saying this word. What does that mean? And I looked it up, and I was like, I might kill myself.
How many subscribers does this podcast have? We might need to.
They have
Incorporate a
several
Blumpkin
100,000 because it's the Snark Take podcast with Chris Reagan and
Right.
Tom Sweeney.
We will be implementing a Blumpkin section of the podcast. Would anyone like to volunteer?
That's crazy. I will kill you in cold blood.
I don't. What's the last question? Oh yeah, when was the last episode of Sociocast uploaded?
2 years ago.
That's
Yeah. I want to say it was like Andrew's soliloquy right around Christmas.
When?
Christmas 2023.
Give me a year, month and year. Give me month.
December 2023. Andrew's soliloquy.
December 23.
Oh,
Your
geez.
soliloquy?
I
That
think
one
so.
was bad. I remember I asked you to delete it because I hate it.
The soliloquy, I don't think is up anymore.
Yeah,
I mean, none of them are, but I
'cause I
think the
asked you to
soliloquy
delete
is like depersoned. It's not real.
They never
It's
posted
never
mine.
real.
I think there was one after that. I want to say was there one after that?
I think several people sent me a soliloquy. I think Solly sent me one. Am I just making that up? I think he did.
He
I
might
think we
have.
said we were going to all make one, but then not many.
Yeah.
Did you all write speeches for the last episode of
I'm
Sociocast?
gonna say
I didn't do
February
shit.
24.
One that all hang loose.
24? Okay.
Probably not, but
I'll tell you what, folks. If you don't want Sociocast to end, please remember to go to patreon.com/Sociocast. That's patreon.com/Sociocast. Subscribe to the $10 up tier to get ad-free episodes and early access, and you can save Sociocast.
And exclusive content. Don't
Yeah,
forget the
so it's like
exclusive
$15
content.
And the
tier
exclusive
exclusive
content. You guys
Admittedly,
want to see us do a
and-
Blumpkin?
We'll film it. We'll film the Blumpkin segments live. We'll live stream it on Twitch.
On Twitch.
I think we gotta go to Kick for that.
Real talk. I think if there was a person out there willing to give $10 a month for Sociocast, I think I would that alone would be enough. I think I would lock the fuck in, and I was like, all right,
Yeah.
we're making real episodes. I've sent everyone like,
I also
dude, here's
think,
some research you need to do. Here's the topics of conversation. Here's the research you need to do beforehand.
I think the guy who wants to see who would pay for Sociocast without fake ad reads is also the guy who wants to see the Blumpkin too. So we might be in trouble.
Yeah. Okay.
Melon.
I don't know if we'll do that. Melon, will you do it? Will you
Yeah.
take the plunge?
No, please, please.
$10 for a monthly episode. We'll go bi-weekly.
Bi-weekly.
Fuck. I can't do this.
We can do
We'll go
monthly.
$10 bi-weekly episodes, $100 pumpkin episodes.
You're gonna put that much strain
For
on yourself, Zane?
$100.
Doing
It's not
bi-weekly?
that much strain.
How long have you been working on the Crank video?
It's for the viewers in the audience. We're living in a pre-Crank video world. It's nearly done.
Yeah, exactly.
How long have you been
Everything
working on it,
changes
though?
once
Like,
the Crank
I
video
don't
comes
know.
out. Just like everything changes once just like everything was gonna change after the Joker 2 video, and everything was gonna change after Mushoku Tensei 2, and everything was gonna change under Black Lagoon, and everything was.
I'm
gonna change
not
under
worried about it. Things don't need to change. We're doing fine.
It's just fine.
don't need.
What can we talk about? It is
Never
fortunate
mind. It's
that during
2 months ago, we're 2 months into the production of the Crank video. We're nearly done.
That's not bad. I gotta say, folks,
It's pretty.
it is fortunate that nothing crazy, outstanding, unreasonable, or otherwise, uncouth happened in the world of politics during our federal incarceration. That's pretty nice.
Yeah.
But nothing crazy happened. Could you imagine if we
Yes.
bombed Iran or something?
Well, here's the thing. Okay, wait. You're gonna think this is crazy because it is. The last episode we uploaded was September of 22.
You're
All of you were at
shitting
least
me.
a year off. I
That's
started and graduated college in that time.
That's nuts.
See, we've all changed a lot since the last
Yeah.
episode. A frankly preposterous amount.
It's
Wait,
crazy.
you said September 22?
September 22. I don't even know if you were in college yet.
I hadn't even started.
I wasn't.
my
I
first
wasn't. I
job.
wasn't in
Yeah.
college yet.
And you're
But now
graduating.
I'm
like, this
graduating.
semester.
I'm graduating in a couple months. Yeah.
Wait. Then why were we recording in November 23? I just looked this up.
Were we recording in November 23?
Yeah, I just,
There were a lot
What-
of non-starters.
I
crazy?
just looked up from Craig. When was the last time?
There were a lot of failed episodes.
Yeah.
What's crazy with we
Jonathan was on this one. Amos was on this one.
For
what's
the socio
what's
heads at
crazy with-
home, it might surprise you to know that it's a little volatile to have all of us in one Discord call. We're a little bit of a brand liability, so a lot of these don't get to see the light of day.
Most of them do, bro.
Yeah, I've gotten
but
better.
if you subscribe to the Patreon,
Yes, of course.
you will.
I think we just completely supplemented Sociocast with Dairycast at some point because I
Yeah.
think Dairycast have been fairly consistent since the collapse in 22.
Yeah,
Because
crazy.
22.
You guys subject yourself to Dairy Queen every fucking week just to not have to record with me. I see how it is.
We love, we
22
love Dairy Queen.
22 was when I first came to Texas, right? Or was that
You came
21.
in December
21?
21.
21? Okay, then 22 was November of 22 was the incident with blur his name out.
Which incident?
bro.
What incident? Oh,
I don't recall that
the
name.
guy you hit with the car got hit. You
No,
with the
he
car.
hit us.
No,
He hit
We're not
us.
doing this. We're not doxing that guy on
I
here.
wasn't going to say his last name. His name is... And he's a fucking tool.
His name is. Last name is that of a current in the MLB. That's all we'll say.
Also a famous actor in...
His ID is on screen right
Okay, no,
now.
Duvar.
Terrible.
You've gone
His
too
ID is
far.
on screen right now. Socio heads at home killed this man in honor of us, and we won't cancel the
This bit-
podcast.
I think this bit might just get cut entirely. I'm gonna be honest. Steam just sent me a notification. It's a summer sale, lads. What games you been playing lately? Been playing any video games?
Schedule
lately?
1. Finally convinced this motherfucker Andrew to get Schedule 1. Oh, it went on sale, $5 off. Yeah, gotta buy it when it's $5 off.
And for the record, Adam has not grown a single plant of wheat, or he has not made any during our play.
I have been mixing weed, bro. I have been mixing.
You've been
and
making new
distributing.
strains?
Yeah, I've been making new strain. I made
Crazy.
a holiday special today. I made an
Bro's in the
Independence Day
lab.
special.
He's got that shit in the centrifuge, bro. He's making that prehistoric pack, bro.
A holiday. Remember when we did holiday specials? What were we thinking?
what were we thinking? Yeah, he's really making that shit that'll turn your pacemaker off, though. I mean, it's just...
That's what I'm saying. I don't think that existed when we ended with the last Sociocast.
You know what
episode.
else
That's
didn't
crazy.
exist? The last Sociocast?
AI.
This shit ain't
Well,
nothing
AI,
to me, man.
I don't think. Yeah, it's weird to think about.
I was
like 3 years ago.
Manchamusa.
Was insane to me. That's when we recorded the last episode because like
Yes, yesterday is insane to me, man. Like, what the fuck happened yesterday?
That's true. What did happen yesterday?
I don't know what happened yesterday.
Exactly. To think 3 years ago, bro. What the?
I went to the work bathroom and I farted really loud on the pot, and I just know people outside the bathroom could hear it. And I'm still a little embarrassed about it. I ate I got a buffalo chicken sandwich for lunch, and I knew it was a bad idea.
I'm dropping this on Spartan. Once he said we were in a call, and he said I'll be right back. Walked away, and then 5 minutes later he messages me, presumably from the toilet, while we're both still in the call, and said, "Oh my god, I just made the biggest shit I've ever made," and I heard everybody laugh.
It happens, you know?
So yeah, Spartan's a real dumper.
It's true.
Unlike you fake dumpers.
It's true. I insist on eating gluten and lactose products, both of which I have an intolerance, dude. My shits go crazy. It's dire.
How long have we been recording? It's been long enough, right? It's been half an hour.
37 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's all?
I said
We didn't get through all your questions.
Oh, we did?
We did?
Didn't we?
I don't know.
Yeah, I only wrote 6.
Okay. Now we go around the table sharing our favorite Sociocast memories.
I did.
Anything related.
Not the gun.
No, it wasn't that. No, genuinely, I think having Solly on was a fun time.
It was a good episode.
Solly's a fun person to talk to.
He's entertaining.
He's for a French Canadian. He's provocative and it's funny.
Yeah,
I think
no question.
the episode
We should offer him a contract.
It's between two for me.
Yeah, Kid Boo.
It's either the episode where we made some unfortunate realizations about some very prominent YouTube creators in the anime space. That one was really funny.
That was a lot of episodes.
You know who I'm talking about.
My favorite incident, I think, was the whole Razor Tartarus incident, which I think is finally resolved. But
Did Dor get his Tartarus?
When he's coming to Daytona later this year.
It's not resolved.
It's not resolved.
So we're still in legal violation of not giving away that Razor Tartarus.
It's his. It's sealed in the box, and I've literally told him, "Hey, man, when you come to Daytona, I'll drive over there and give it to you."
3 years ago.
Yeah, won it 3 years ago. It's probably 8 years old at this point.
Obsolete.
It's probably a new Tartarus.
But you know, he's getting it, so that's okay. So it's either that or it's the episode. It's the Darling and the Franks bit.
Oh, it was a good. That's the problem. That was a great bit, but it did not work in the video at all.
Razor has not made a new Tartarus since the one that I bought. So
whenever it was still up, I liked looking at the video because I didn't realize there's so much rage in my voice whenever I scream like stink on shit.
It was so funny.
It really was.
It
was magnificent.
I was mad about that for honestly an embarrassingly long amount of time, but you know what? It all paid off in the end.
Amos, what's your favorite Sociocast moment?
Thank you for asking. Well,
name one.
Name one.
Name one.
The one where Spartan compared Kendrick Lamar album to Tally Hall.
Oh God,
that's an excellent.
That is an all-time win.
Aimless wins.
I forgot. I was an autistic little white boy, and I didn't listen to music, and so I had only one frame of reference for tempo change, and I used it.
I actively don't bring that up because I don't want to upset Spartan.
You're listening to N95.
I am earnestly
on
upset.
Mr.
My
Rao and
feelings are
Bass
actually
Pepper.
hurt, but I
This
won't hold
sounds
it
like-
against you.
This sounds like Dally Hall.
That was outstanding.
He was rapping like an English chap. What can I say?
It took a minute. Maybe Cam's episode, which was the last episode. I realized it was the airplane over the sea episode. That was the last question. I was going to ask what episode was it, and then it was the airplane over the sea episode.
Oh, I have some banger moments in that one.
That's true.
I can't believe you made a song about that still. And that's...
I don't think I censored it.
Oh my god. Wait, was that the one about Anne Frank?
Yeah.
Yes. It is that one.
I'm telling you, what was it? Like
He does know it. He does watch the show.
You know, he watches the show. And let me tell you, folks, is that really what that song was about, Mountaintops? It really sounded like it. I don't know if I want to say it again.
If you don't say it, it's gone forever. So
you know what? That's true. That's true. We got to list.
Well, no, I was saying it from a perspective of you can erase this from the internet, or you can bring it back.
I'm bringing it back. I'm bringing it back
once and for all until I decide to private all the episodes again.
What was it? It was either Communist Daughter or something else. What else is it?
It was Oh Comely.
and they were talking about like a bunch of weird like sexual imagery and mountaintops and stuff. And I know the album's about Anne Frank, and so I said,
what?
Is this a song about blowing a load on Anne Frank's tits? And not proud of it, but
you said emphatically, this song is about blowing a load on Anne Frank's tits. With your full chest, you did not. No, did not mince.
I said I'm not proud
did
of
not
it now.
propose the idea. You declared it.
I didn't write the song. That's not my fault.
I don't think it's anyone's fault. I think it's a fine song.
I just think this is.
I question your interpretation of it, maybe. But
We're still talking about Neutral Milk Hotel, right?
yes,
I don't really care for them, man. I've tried.
it was. That's the thing is I liked it when we recorded the episode, and then like afterwards, I was like, it's okay.
Like I've tried listening. I've broadly expanded my music taste
you, Jesus
since then.
Christ.
I used to I listened to Kanye and anime music, and now I've completely broadened out. Like I'm listening to still a lot of rap, but
he's entering his the exploratory phase. He's exploring his preferences. That's what he's trying to say.
That's what this month is for.
Yeah, I was gonna do it. I was gonna say it.
It's been more than just this month.
I listen to the same type of shit, but I listen to a bunch of extra shit that I don't necessarily keep in the playlist. But I broadened my musical vocabulary and knowledge so that I can talk about music and not compare it to the only album I've ever heard. Now I've listened to 10 to 15 albums, and Beach
Bunny's been a really good artist for me lately. I still can't get over that. I was riding with my sister. We were going to my mom's house so we can go to our cruise, and I played Prom Queen by Beach Bunny.
Yeah.
And she said, "Turn that shit off, you anorexic fuck." It's listen to a real Beach Bunny song. It was like, what do you mean? I like Prom Queen. It's a good song. She thinks she's more she thinks she's more emo than I am, and I'm like, honey, I am 4 years older than you.
Man, you are so emphatically gay.
Okay, you just hold on. You
just said, honey. Who are you?
I hang out with a lot of women, a lot of gay women.
Yeah, I could tell.
Hey.
We had one rule for this episode.
It's Pride Month.
No, I can say it. I'm bisexual. I suck cock. I can say it.
This is friendly fire.
It's friendly fire.
Come on.
I'm sorry.
I think we're free. Are we free now?
I would like to remind the chat I do suck cock. It's okay.
He gives blumpkins.
I don't. That's off the table. You have to shower first.
We have no proof that you do until the Blumpkin episode releases.
I don't want to be there for that.
I'm gonna fucking. I would. I would actually kill myself, like for real.
I don't think so. What? It's not. I don't think it's that big of a deal. I don't.
I
get
think
it.
it's the most
like,
disgusting thing I've ever heard.
You're not interacting with the
Spartan,
real
It's
I
man.
in the
think
air.
Adam's-
You're smelling
Zane
it.
is trying to talk you into it.
Yeah, you're smelling like
And you're-
sweating.
It also
You smell and like the tiny like
No,
drop
I
of piss on
honestly-
and you're gagging on its
honestly-
dick at the same time. Really think about
Honestly,
Yeah.
man,
that. You're gagging
Oh,
while
truly,
smelling
I think-
shit.
weird. It's like it's just
No.
it's effectively the same as him just farting.
I
That would
honestly,
also be bad.
I think
What's
the,
if,
think
if, so
the
if your boy fucking has to plap one real while you're doing it, it's weird. It's like a
I'm
that's
going
like
home.
Whoa, dude, you shouldn't have done that. Really? It's not that big a deal.
I honestly,
All right.
no
Okay.
experience of my own. I think the musk of a penis would mask that smell.
That might be true. I've not checked.
Like I say, I have no experience, but I
I've not.
Musk of a penis.
But
might
I've-
mask that smell. Absolutely not. Listen, you know what?
would scratch your balls and then smell your hand.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to the final episode of Sociocast. It was a wonderful
was-
run.
The final free
Fine,
episode of
Joe.
Sociocast.
Final free
That was gonna
episode.
be
That's
my
right.
joke. Oh yeah,
The
everything's
final,
got a
the
paywall
final,
after
the
this.
final free
Yep.
episode.
You gotta cough up the cash now, and
Who
100%
the
of
fuck
the
is paying $10?
100% of the
No.
proceeds goes towards Sociocast video essays, where Zane will use it to buy tokens on AI generative websites to make the yes
to make D&D tokens.
to make D&D tokens.
You know,
I don't Jedi generate my tokens, even though I should, because all my tokens suck.
You should just pay me to draw each one.
pay a $50 commission every time I need an NPC that you guys kill anyway.
60.
60? Oh man!
You didn't see the announcement of my server, bro?
Tariffs.
Fucking. That's literally what I said. I said commissions are back with price hikes courtesy of the U.S. government.
That's all right. It's plus
Spartan,
two. I'll
wait.
plus do that.
Whatever happened? Okay, one time years ago, you had like your server link in your just like description or whatever, and I joined it and I sent like a single message, then left. Whatever came of it.
I think that was deleted.
The
I'm not in
server-
your server.
It was
I
in my
kind of
server
assumed
because
it
I've been
was-
wanting to remake
I
it.
kind of assumed it was exclusively a pornographic thing.
Yeah. I've been wanting to build one though that's not. That's why I recently deleted the one because like no one's in it anyways, and it's almost completely inactive. So I just deleted
The
it.
fan.
Said we're gonna.
If I made a fan server, would I get more or less people than Spartan's fan server?
Less.
You have
less.
more subscribers.
How many people are in it? Yeah, but no one cares. People. The thing is, Spartan's subscribers care, and mine don't. Mine are all Turkish and don't remember that they subscribed.
I proposed this idea to was it Andrew? Did I propose it to you? Since
Probably.
like most of our fan base is Turkish, I was gonna have like Siegel come on this episode and just speak Turkish.
Yeah, we were gonna give him a script and just like act like we understood what he was saying.
Yeah,
Mhm,
that was gonna be funny. I also one of my potential bits before he said just don't do a bit was I did a few this episode, but I was gonna do like only ad reads. Where like you would ask me a question and then I would just respond to you with an ad read.
Okay, when I said bring a bit, I mean like the little quiz we just did.
Okay, well
Something like-
you'd say a bit and I'm like
open-ended.
it's a joke.
I guess it is implied. Bit from the it's a technical term in the broadcasting sense, you see, and this is my outlet since I have I've failed to become a public broadcaster, so this is my outlet.
The job market.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
what this is about.
You need to
It
just
is
start
what this is
lying on your applications.
Maybe, but
Like
like,
that-
Listen, man.
I don't think it'd be enough.
We're about to enter a recession hitherto undreamt of. No amount of lying will get you a job in the journalism, like in the radio journalism industry. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Hey, not radio journalism. I'm a radio/journalism major. I'll take either one. I can do both. No, I can't do both. I cannot do both. But I can do either or.
Yeah, you can't do both. You should at least. You could. I think you would do fine. I just don't think you should because Things are not looking
No,
great
actually,
for
it
journalists in this country right now.
I was a radio journalist.
They might just excommunicate you, you know?
You should just go to like Iran and like interview people.
Ooh,
With
yeah,
street
hold on,
interviews.
Before we get out of here, I figured we might as well, since we have time and we've reassembled when the world needed us most. Israel Palestine. What are we doing about that, guys?
No,
This is a good
I remember
end to the episode.
I said don't. I said Andrew was just posting tons of anime girls like dancing in front of a waving Turkish flag, like, and like he's posted like literally 12 of them at this point.
That's crazy. They're all different. One of them's porn.
Is it?
That definitely is. Look at it, man.
That one's pretty close, yeah. Anyway,
And one of them's Fate, what makes it porn by default.
There's three of them there that are Fate.
you know, let's bring back Rubbish Taste for a second. You guys I haven't watched any anime.
I finally watched
I
Free
watched
Run.
shit anime this year.
I finally
What
like
was it?
sat down and finished Free Run.
I
Congrats.
hope something bad happens to the CEO of Arxis. Guilty Gear Anime was
All right. No, I'm not finished yet.
Just don't watch anime anymore.
it's not horrible.
Yeah.
It's
The
probably
first 4
the best.
episodes are
It's probably
excellent.
the best fighting game anime ever made. It's still the fighting
Yeah.
game anime ever made. Like it's just
Well, the first 4 episodes are genuinely good, though.
they really are. It's just like I don't know. They just like go in a weird direction with the villain, and I feel like they make them like I feel like we got like our big impossibly powerful bad guy send off with Strive story mode, and I really just don't think I think the story was actively made worse by it. Whenever
Yeah, but I don't give a shit about. Like, I don't want to bring in like. I feel like comparing it based off of like the other shit that came before it. I don't like. That's foolish, especially because I haven't seen it. If I had seen it, it's different. So this is a perfectly sound
it's
argument.
fair, but I think even in like a vacuum, I think the writing falls apart in service of making this villain big instead of just serving the themes that this story was like setting up.
And time. It's a minute of Rubbish Taste. You don't get any more.
That's
$20 a month for more.
fair enough. That's right. That's patreon.com/rubbish taste with a 1 instead of an I. That's patreon.com/rubbish taste with a 1 instead of an I.
Making
$20
it
and up
separate.
tier will get you early access to ad-free episodes. Thank you very much.
That's
I
second.
literally
Patreon.
would. This is not a joke.
It's not a joke.
We would
Please,
do bi-weekly.
fan mail is
If you get
requested.
$10. That's all it takes is $10. You can ruin my fucking life.
We all like to ruin Zane's life.
Anyway, subscribe. Are we done?
I think so.
I've done 2 outros.
Anyone bring a bit they didn't get to do yet?
I'm not gonna do my bit.
What was your bit?
Probably involved the gun.
I told you about it. No, my
You
gun's in. My gun's in the
No,
its
you definitely-
case.
Would you
did.
rather
I was
live forever
gonna-
or die right
I
now?
think you did. You don't have your gun anymore because of court order.
No. No, I have it. It's in
Oh
its
my
case
God.
up in my closet.
You violated court order. You just admitted to it on the podcast.
I don't have a court order.
Don't you remember? Because of the homemade ice cream episode, we all got whatever.
Oh, I got that shit appealed, bro.
What's crazy is the episode titled "Homemade Ice Cream" with a "Don't tread on me" flag in the thumbnail. Not even close to the most arranged episode.
It's really not.
One of them was so bad it didn't air.
I think that.
Had to
I think
pull it
maybe
from the
that's the
presses.
one. That's what I think. That one was actually before the Kamala Harris joke. That was when Adam threatened to actually just kill me, and you were like, "I'm
Yes.
just not putting this one out."
No, it was way after the Kamala Harris joke.
Was it? Oh,
Yeah, no Kamala Harris joke. That's deep lore. That's first episode.
that's correct.
Episode 0.
What was I on?
It
For
was a pretty good
context,
joke.
also, Chad, I'm not racist or anything. It was just commenting on the fact that Kamala Harris is.
No. You have a chance to remove it forever. What are you doing? You can free yourself. You were the fucking architect of your own prison, motherfucker.
It's fine. I'm just letting Chad know that it wasn't a racist joke. It was a joke about Kamala Harris being a racist. It's a little different.
That's a good point.
Making him a Prometheus, giving him the tools to destroy himself.
Yeah. Is that what Prometheus did?
Let me tell you
Right,
something
fine.
right now, folks.
He did do that.
I have been through so much in these last 3 years, and I promise you, not a single bit of it was something that I did not deserve.
We done?
I'm so lonely.
We got.
I am so lonely.
We
It's
got
been a long 3 years, truly.
we got Oppenheimer
Yeah.
and Barbie in those 3 years.
Yeah, that's the most significant things to happen in the last
Yep.
3 years.
I was actually about to watch Oppenheimer.
Definitely in
again.
my life.
Like I haven't
I watched
I haven't-
Dunkirk, and I was thinking about it too.
I have Oppenheimer pulled up on Peacock right now. Like I was about to watch it again, and I was like, it's like keep getting clips of it on like shorts. I'm like, man, this movie's so fucking good. I want to watch it again.
I watched Dunkirk today, and I was just like, this isn't even the best World War II movie with Cillian Murphy, directed by Christopher Nolan.
You know what I'm thinking about?
What?
Let's all watch that movie, record it, and then socio-boxed. You know, like Letterboxd and Sociocast. And
That's $30.
That's
That's $100.
$30 tier. Let's go.
No, that's a huge one. You gotta give me $100 a month. Not individually.
That's a
10 of you.
That's a 3-hour movie.
10 of you need to give me
record.
$10.
You $10 to talk about the blowjob coprophilia discussion, but 30 for the movies?
30
My
to
brother in
watch.
Christ, you like movies?
So 30
Yeah,
to watch
but
a generally well-regarded film.
I've never had a Blumpkin. For all we know, I like that as well. You know, like I wanted.
You were pushing for this way too. Like you said, you would do it for $100. $100. That's $50 for you and the other person.
We're gonna drop the price. Actually, we're gonna go down to 5. I'll do it for free. First one's free. Guys, come on.
I gotta go.
I got
Which one would I?
Can someone please forward me the HR? Can someone please forward me the HR email, please?
This is a title.
I wish there was an HR email. Are we done? We've hit an hour mark. Although we're gonna cut out the first 2 minutes. Maybe we need to go through a few more.
No, I mean we've said we're done
more
4 or 5 times, and I do an outro, and then we just keep going. So I don't know. It's at some
That's
point
the
you just got to
problem.
pull the trigger, man. Come on.
That was always the problem with Sociocast.
Maybe you don't
We
have
get
the
better.
balls.
We get better as we go. It's always the main
Yeah.
problem. And so we can't we start off with God, I can't wait for it to end, and then at the 30-minute mark we're like, oh no, we can't end it now.
Maybe we should just go all in and have 3-hour episodes.
No.
No, you don't want to do a 3-hour
You-
episode of podcast?
You nearly slept through this one. You
Not
can't do 3-hour
nearly.
episodes.
Well, listen, you should have specified time zones.
Motherfucker, when do we ever? We always talk about Central Time, D&D, any other thing. It's always Central Time because it is the median time zone between.
Have you considered that I'm stupid
Pacific?
and gay and it's Pride Month? Okay, just fucking cut me
You've
some
got-
slack.
I want everyone. No, it is no. We all. It's always central. Why would I specify your time zone? You just need to, you need to be aware on the Wednesday. You need to be on Wednesday time. We need Wednesday Standard Time. That's what we.
That's what we
I
need.
think we just make
WMG.
it Standard Time.
Also, you mentioned once again, huh? You're the arbiter. You're on the mind.
Fuck. Sorry.
Icarus.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. He died. He died like a dog.
The Trump voice has gotten better since the last episode.
It's gotten a lot better.
Chat. You can continue to end this and go on for another hour, but I will be leaving now.
We can't do it without Andrew, folks.
You really can.
We can't do it. You know what that means? Somebody call
we
somebody.
have a classic Zane.
Somebody pay off
Bad
his
timing on my
girlfriend
part,
to pin him to his desk through his hands with railroad spikes. This motherfucker is not going anywhere. All right.
Have a great night,
Actually, I think I'm with Andrew. I think it's
Kill
time.
all the
It's time to
Socio
start.
night.
It's
It was a really
fucking
bad
over.
timing on my part. We done?
We should end it so if Andrew leaves, it doesn't fuck up his part of the recording.
That's a good point. Good night, Sociocast.
So long.
Good night.
I really
Sweet
have to
dreams.
poop.
I love you.
I do too.